Jeez, I can't believe we burned through another week already. But hey, at least it's the perfect weather for a weekend out on the town. I hope you all enjoy your free day tomorrow, especially since you've got another practical exam coming up next Wednesday. You can just send us off with a half a good weekend, could you? It wouldn't be Instructor Sarah if you didn't throw in a little dash of torment. We have this month's field study coming up at the end of next week, right? Yep, just like we've been planning. We might have made a few changes to the original itinerary, but nothing major. I'll tell you all about where you go after the practical exam, so until then, keep on guessing. I don't need to make into some sort of dramatic revelation. He always does, though. Ooh, I can't wait to find out where we're gonna go this time. Oh, and by the way, you guys really need to figure out what you're gonna do for the festival next month. First years have to participate, so if you can't think of anything, you'll be showing your field study reports instead. Certainly would be my first choice, or even my fifth. Anyway, that's a wrap for homeroom. Do you do the honors, Mr. Class President? Well, I'm sure she was just joking about putting our field study reports on display. I hope. Either way, we need to figure out what we're doing by the start of next week. Sounds wise, especially considering we have our practical exam on Wednesday and our field study next weekend. That's how things stand. We should make it our goal to have at least some solid ideas by the end of tomorrow. Let's check out what the other classes are planning. If I'm doing something that was already done, we'd seem totally redundant. We should split up and start gathering some info. Remember, we need to find something that'll work with the number of people we've got. Yeah, all the other classes have more than double the manpower we do easily. I think they have some pretty grandiose aspirations at that. Greatness reliant on numbers, museums would be full of artwork produced by committee. There must be some course of action that can turn our lesser numbers into our advantage. Yeah, the question is, what? If we had an easy answer, we wouldn't be spending all this time worrying over it. Getting kinda pumped up! Well, a little inter-class competition never hurt anyone. In fact, might spice things up a bit. And indeed, that is something that we do have to worry about. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we started off the month of August. August? Yeah, no, September. That's what month 9 is. And the time before that, we, finished up what our little cold open was all about. Didn't have a chance to really talk about that in the last part, but that is fine. Right, we want to talk to Colette. More in the food stalls than anything else this festival has to offer. So much fun to go around trying all the food on offer. My mouth is already watering. And if we go over to that, I had to guess new things. You can learn a little bit more about some of the people. Always good to learn about some more of the people. Also because it is part of the completion goal and all that stuff. Heading down onto the first floor. I have to go and talk to Vincent. Talk to the festival, bringing back memories of our play last year. My first appearance on stage could be likened to a breathtakingly beautiful butterfly bursting forth from its cocoon. So wonderfully charming I was that the ladies in the audience had to shut their eyes. There's a swooning over me. I'd say your acting simply put everyone to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. It was truly a source that lets you. One can only hope that our operetta is worlds better. Now, is Ferris actually Ferris World? Yeah, no. It's nice that you got some brothers and sisters chilling out together. They're BFFs. Because, you know, that's exactly what best friends do. Heading out, we are going next off to the library. That's how it's pronounced, right? I believe it is Arrowing Folklore, Volume 3. Then we want to head up to the second floor, because there's a cat. So I made a little visit to the academy today, did you? I'm not lost what our classes could do for the festival. You wouldn't happen to have any good ideas, would you? Eh, just kidding. We'll figure out something out. Probably. You can bring her more, some more another time, and we'll get some good rewards for it because Celine is a very gracious cat. I just want to make sure that I am at everything that I can do. Student Union Building is our Student Union Building is our next stop. because we have to go and buy the next issue of the Imperial Chronicles. Which is Imperial Chronicle. It's the name of the newspaper. Then we're on our way to the engineering building, and we're finally getting that mega course that I talked about getting all that time ago. Oh, but first, hey Reed. Speak of the devil, Greg was just talking about you. When since I hear about you guys struggling with your plans for the Academy Festival, there's no saying it, but it's true. Well, you've had so much on your plate with field studies, who can blame you? You start thinking of stuff now that all that's out of the way. It'd be nice if you actually lend us a hand or come up with something. If I did, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. How could I live with myself? Sounds like Cora's already made himself at home in class 7. Sure does. In fact, you're getting along so well, I think you can spend another year with him. Hold on, Angelica, you're not seriously hoping to get held back another year, do I? Do you? What should I do to you? What did I do for last year's festival? We're in different classes, so we're all the different things. My class is a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. You show off your stuff with that, didn't you? You had the pleasure of playing the leading man in a play we held in the auditorium. Now that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for her and almost tore the auditorium down. Of course, I had to wade through the sea of admirers to get to my top priority, Towa's class's cat cafe. You were just remembering how impossibly cute she was in her cat outfits and shivers down my spine. You know, you could weaponize cuteness. Not only to help take charge by helping out a bunch of different places, even organize a performance that closed out the festival. Performance together? Nothing too fancy. Might have been almost as popular as Jillok's play, though. I don't know. That was far and away the most popular event at the festival. And I'm so excited that Towa managed to get over her initial nervousness and get really into it. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Can't thank you enough for what you did all the trade conferences going on. This applies to Crow, too. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping a buddy. It's not like we weren't the only ones involved either. So that we're all safe and sound, you can joke about the festival like this. Getting along very nicely with some of the upperclassmen. But Megalith. I've talked about this for a while. I'm only talking about how we do have a few people that are behind on levels. Megalith does give... Ooh, actually, that's really good. Obtains our experience earned. Who is low on levels? Everyone's 50 or 51, which is pretty good. So it would probably be someone that's level 50 that I plan to use a lot. Because Megalith is very good. Maybe I can put that at 1,000,000. Perhaps. Just want to double check. Should be good. If you did not pick up the medals last month, you can pick them up now. And I believe this is the last opportunity you have to pick them up. So that's really all that we have to do for this. However, I do just want to check our fishing, because we do have some stuff coming up in the fairly near future. We caught a gold salmon in our field study last month, and since we did catch one, it is able for us to catch again. It's not just a one-time thing, you can get multiple golden salmon. And they're not just in Legram, they have now migrated to Trista.
Now that's a catch!
My guide here says, recommends that you have at least 500, but we have more than 500, to say the least. Rolling in with 700. I'll just cut away the rest of the fishing. I'll just finish up this set of 5. Nothing unique really going on with the fishing here, just a couple repeats, nothing really special. But that is, I just want to have to double check, we should be good. And we are good for our events here. And let's return.
Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off, and now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Towa? Hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much lately.
Well, the meeting I was in ended a little early, so I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry, is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
That's totally fine.
Reen, there's something I want to tell you, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Towa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
Huh. She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too. Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags. So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands. I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
That should be everything. Wow, is it this late already?
I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else. He's my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store, like fireworks to use in school events. I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
Uh-huh. Wait! How did you end up with all those bags? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, give me some of those.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. You're carrying plenty as it is.
Sorry, Reen. Well, how about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah. That does sound like a problem. Well, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You all could get together and run a little cafe without any problems, if you all wanted to do something like that.
I'd thought about it, yeah. Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen? Well, you have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament, but other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those.
I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year?
You heard about that? How much do you know?
Not too much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit.
Me and my big mouth. You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet, fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me. I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then?
I am afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. If we put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help. So what kind of music was it? Classical? Folk? Show tunes?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate? Really modern.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, it's not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
Alright. Do you have some free time tomorrow evening? If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no. Can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me? If we stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.